You're now participating in the PhD Thesis Seminar Day 2020 at the Faculty of Health Sciences at BGU.
How did you choose your postdoc fellowship?
By accident.
It's an interesting story.
I sent emails to... Okay, so first we decided on the continent.
I did a 10-year postdoc, 2 postdocs.
It was in UT Southwestern.
So I look to expand to more immunological biological fields.
But at the end of the day, it was recommendation of a friend.
So we decided on a few places, and I was looking for PIs who do really interesting things.
It happened by accident, but I was looking. I was spending the time and effort and outreaching to look for laboratories and telling all my friends, I'm looking for a lab.
So I registered to Cold Spring Harbor slide projector.
Before you start your PhD, even though you are very young, you should in general know the path that you are about to take, the professional path that you are about to take.
I started thinking about it 1 year before and actually emailing people something like 8 months before.
About 1 year.
I think it was a year before the end.
Don't wait for the last minute.
Things take time. Also, working with people in the US, they really need to know things ahead of time. They're not like Israelis, they don't just decide on the spot. They actually have everything planned for like 2 years from now.
This is what also was a way to meet these people, because they come and they give you your slides, and Cold Spring Harbor was a really good opportunity. I attended 2 meetings in my last PhD studies.
I almost finished my PhD studies, and then I went to do a military service. So I was a pharmacist. I was serving as a pharmacist in the Israeli military, and only then I started to look at postdoc opportunities.
Actually, a person in my lab was already interviewed for a position.
And then I went and interviewed in about 5 labs.
During the last months of my military service, I started a postdoc project at the Weizmann Institute. So I went to a conference, and there I've talked to my future PI.
And then it was kind of a gamble, because it's very hard to know. So all kinds of family reasons came into play, so that was part of the decision.
There is an urban legend, which is usually true, that during the postdoc, that's what they tell you before you get there. You don't get to see the mentor a lot.
The lab that I was in had 25 postdocs.
The higher you get during your academic or in general in your career, the higher you move, the more advice you need.
And it's very independent. It's an independent work.
I was actually looking for a place where I would get a lot of advice and meet the supervisors as much as possible. And I got the impression that with the mentor that I chose, I would actually get that.
I had two PIs. It was a joint postdoc, and actually having this joint postdoc was very helpful for me because I could always get some feedback from one of them.
We got to meet, I think, every 2 weeks on average when he was available. So I thought that was nice.
I brought in some drug design formulation.
Harvard Medical School is very intense. It's an area with definitively some of the best scientists anywhere.
The way I found my first postdoc, which was in UCSF, I went to meetings, international meetings.
Pay very good attention to your family, to the environment, because you're gonna work hard and do lots of science anyhow. So if you're in a good place, that's better.
I think the big meetings, you look at the schedule, you see people who are interested of your issues, your interest, and you go and try to meet them.
It is best if you figure out a way to have a conference. So you go for the conference and you meet people and then you talk with them and also visit some laboratories and make your decision. Don't wait. I think 1 year is actually not generous.
Ask, are you looking for a postdoc? And I'm being willing to come and give a job, a job talk.
And always enjoy and always go to people that you can also trust. That's my, I was lucky in that sense, but I think this is something that everyone should actually look for, because I met with other postdocs and things are not always smooth. Things come up, it's life, things happen. And you always want to know that the person that you're working with and that you actually, that in some way holds your future in his or her hands. You want to know that this person cares about you, and that that there is kind of a feeling that you're not alone. So I would say that that's a crucial thing. Always don't just judge by the CV. Don't just follow excitement. Also look at the person that you're going to work with. Ask the people in the lab, all kinds of things. Just know who this person is and know that you can trust them.
Yes, it's a major decision, but it's a big adventure. It's a big adventure, and don't be too serious about it. Not too serious. You can have a great success or not. Luck is a major component.
But it is very exciting.
God bless you. God bless you. Oh.
You're now participating in the PhD Thesis Seminar Day 2020 at the Faculty of Health Sciences at BGU Israel.